Prince Cinders. Prince Cinders was not much of a prince. He was small, spotty, scruffy, and skinny. He had 3 big hairy brothers who were always teasing him about his looks. They spent their time going to the palace disco with princess girlfriends. They made poor Prince Cinders stay behind and clean up after them. When his work was done, he would sit by the fire and wish he was big and hairy like his brothers. One Saturday night, when he was washing the socks, a dirty fairy fell down the chimney. "All your wishes shall be granted," cried the fairy. "Ziz, ziz, boom, tic-tac-toe. This empty can shall be a car. Biff, baff, bong, boo, 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 to the disco you shall go." "That can't be right," said the fairy. "Toe of rat and eye of newt, your rags will turn into a suit." "Crumbs," thought the fairy. "I didn't mean a swimsuit." "Your greatest wish I'll grant to you. You shall be big and hairy too." Prince Cinders got big and hairy, all right. "Rats," said the fairy. "Wrong again. But I'm sure it all wears off at midnight." Prince Cinders didn't know he was a big, hairy monkey because that's the kind of spell it was. He thought he looked pretty good. So off he went to the disco. The car was too small to drive, but he made the best of it. But when he arrived at the Royal Rave-Up, he was too big to fit through the door. He decided to take the bus home. A pretty princess was waiting at the stop. "When's the next bus?" he grunted. Luckily, midnight struck and Prince Cinders changed back into himself. Doing! The princess thought he had saved her by frightening away the big, hairy monkey. "Wait!" she shouted. But Prince Cinders was too shy. He even lost his trousers in the rush. The princess was none other than the rich, beautiful Princess Lovely Penny. She put out a proclamation to find the owner of the trousers. Let's read the proclamation. "The Princess Lovely Penny decrees that she will marry whoever fits the trousers lost by the prince who saved her from being eaten by the big, hairy monkey. Fitting sessions begin today. Signed, Princess Penny Love. Lovely Penny." Every prince for miles around tried to force their trousers on, but they wriggled about and refused to fit any of them. Of course, Prince Cinders' brothers all fought to get into the trousers at once. "Oh, let him try," commanded the princess, pointing at Cinders. "They won't fit that little squirt," sneered his brothers. But they did. Princess Lovelypenny proposed immediately. So, Prince Cinders married Princess Lovelypenny and lived in luxury, happily ever after. And Princess Lovelypenny had a word with the fairy about his big, hairy brothers, whom she turned into house fairies, and they flitted around the palace doing the housework forever and ever. The end. Close your book. Put it in the sack. Well done. Nice or nasty? If you think the answer is nice, give me a big smile with your thumbs up. If you think the answer is nasty, give me a frown with your thumbs down. Okay? Are we ready? Brilliant. Are the stepbrothers nice? Well done. Yeah, they're not very nice, are they? But how do you know? What in the book gave you a clue that they were not nice? They were nasty. How do you know that they are nasty? You can write your answers in the chat box if you want. 3, 2, 1, and 0. Yes, they were really nasty because they were bullying Prince Cinders. Do you remember what they called him? They were teasing him, weren't they? They were teasing him about his looks. Yeah, they called him skinny, they called him scruffy, they called him spotty. Well done. What else did they do that was very nasty? Yes, well done, Lenny. They made fun of him. Yes. Super answer. They also bossed him around, didn't they? They made him do all the housework. He had to do all the chores. Is that a nice thing to do? To make someone do all the chores? No, it's not. Not all the chores. It's good to share the chores, but it's not good to make someone do everything, especially if you have made the mess as well. It's not very nice, is it? Well done. Okay, next question. The fairy godmother turned Prince Cinders into a big hairy monkey. Is she nice or nasty? 3, 2, 1, show me. So the fairy godmother turned Prince Cinders into a big hairy monkey. Is she nice or nasty? Well done. Yeah, I think she's nice. Did she mean to turn him into a big hairy monkey? No, she didn't. It was an accident. She was only trying to help him. What did she want to do? What was the fairy godmother trying to do? Tell someone next to you. Tell me. I'm looking at your lips. Feel free to write it in the chat box. She was trying to help him. Well done. She was trying to make his dreams come true. Thumbs up if that's what you said. Well done. Super work. Okay, boys and girls, it's time. You are going to be, which character are you going to be? Have a look. Prince Cinders, yes. And I've got lots of questions to ask you, Prince Cinders. I'm just going to go through all of them and I'm going to come back and choose some children to answer some of my questions, okay? So you are Prince Cinders, and I'm going to ask you, how did you feel when the trousers fit? I'm going to ask you another one. How did you feel when you thought you were big and hairy like your brothers? And how do you feel when you lose your trousers? Yeah, do you remember that? So, those are boys and girls. Our word for today is proposed. My turn, your turn. Proposed. Well done. Proposed. Super work. Okay, let me just make sure everyone is on mute. So, boys and girls, proposed. There's two meanings of proposed. In the story, it said Princess Lovely Penny proposed to Prince Cinders. In the story, it means that she made a plan on offer to marry Prince Cinders. Proposed. So Princess Penny proposed to Prince Cinders. She made a suggestion or a plan to marry him. So she was offering marriage. Proposed. So, boys and girls, in the story, it said, I did use the word propose. Can you put your hands up if you hear it for me? Princess Lovely Penny proposed immediately. Well done. Super work. And what's our word of today? What's our word for today? Proposed. Well done. So propose could also mean a suggestion or a plan. You might propose a plan. Some of you, a lot of you actually propose different ideas, which is really good, especially during Cortex. You propose a different ideas. So you suggest a different plan. Okay, so when might you? The council proposed a new bike path around the lake. When might the council propose a new bike path around the lake? When might the council propose a new bike path? Yeah, they could propose a new bike path around the lake because people were complaining to the council. Yeah, they wanted to help. They wanted a new plan for the area. So they might say, someone might have complained and say, oh, I can't ride my bike around the lake. So the council must have thought about it and said, I propose a new plan so people can ride their bikes around the lake. I don't think we have a lake in Tilbury, do we? We've got the docks though, which is good. Okay. When might someone say, be quiet, he is about to propose? When might someone say that? Shh, be quiet, he is about to propose. When might someone say that? You can write your answer in the chat box for me. Tell someone as well. Yeah, well done. When someone is about to ask another person to marry them. Be quiet, he's about to propose. He's going to suggest that they get married. Yeah. Okay. Boys and girls, are you ready? Drum roll, please. Stop. Well done. It's time for agree or disagree. Well done. Remember to put your thumbs up if you agree with the statement, or you put your thumbs down if you disagree with the statement. Are you ready? Magnetic eyes, listening ears. Let's do this. She proposes to work all summer. So, she proposes to work all summer. So this little girl proposes to work all summer. She said, Mum and Dad, I suggest I work all summer. Do you agree or disagree? 3, 2, 1, show me. He proposed to his girlfriend. He proposed to his girlfriend. 3, 2, 1, show me. Yes, he's an adult. Yes, he's a very grown man. And he suggested to his girlfriend that they should get married. Well done. Okay, your last and final statement. The judge didn't like his idea, so he proposed it. The judge didn't like his idea, so he proposed it. So he suggested it. Do you think a judge will propose an idea that he does not like? 3, 2, 1, show me.